Everybody, here we go. Palm search stand. Palm search stand. Everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 1, and 2,
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome the faculty and staff of Atlantic High School. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present Atlantic High School's graduating class of 2025. Will the 2025 graduates who are members of the Sounds of Atlantic Chorus and the Atlantic High Band please proceed to join your groups? Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the Atlantic High School JROTC Shark Guard, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance led by Shaniqua Garrison, and then the singing of the national anthem performed by the Sharktet under the direction of Ms. Sarah Hallman.
Everybody stand up for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see? stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we rushed, hearts were so gallantly streaming. On the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Atlantic High, class of 2025, and guests, you may be seated. Good afternoon, graduates and distinguished guests, faculty and staff, families and friends. It is an honor and a privilege to welcome you to the 2025 Atlantic High School commencement ceremony. Our entire community is filled with pride and joy for our graduates. Before we begin, I would like to remind everyone to silence their phones and to keep all phases of this ceremony as dignified as our graduates. At this time, I would like to welcome Mr. Scott Wilson, Assistant Principal Extraordinaire, to the podium to introduce our very special stage guests.
Good afternoon, friends, family, faculty, staff, honored guests, and the Atlantic High School graduating class of 2025. My name is Scott Wilson, Assistant Principal at Atlantic High School. It is with great pleasure that I introduce the honored guests that are present on the platform with us today. Mike McAuliffe, Executive Director, Graduation Assurance and Student Services. Dr. Tamara Baker Drayton, Executive Director, Secondary Division. Dr. Julio Nazario Valle, Chief Academic Officer. Volusia County Sheriff, Mr. Mike Chitwood. Senator Tom Wright, Florida Senator, representing the 8th District. Donna Brosmer, Volusia County School Board Member, representing District 4. Jesse Thompson, Volusia County School Board Member, representing District 3. Krista Goodrich, Volusia County School Board Member, representing District 2. Ruben Colon, Volusia County School Board Vice Chair, representing District 5. Jamie Haynes, Volusia County School Board Chair, representing District 1. Dr. Carmen Balgobin, Superintendent of Volusia County Schools. Dr. Tracia Culver, Assistant Principal. Mrs. Mallory Cohn, Assistant Principal. Mrs. Darlene Garapi, Assistant Principal. Miss Melissa Curran, Administrative Dean. Mr. Jason Watson, Principal. Sonia Trope, Valedictorian. Jaslyn Johnson, Salutatorian. Shaniqua Garrison, Class President. And now we will have our school song, Living the Vision, performed by our Atlantic Aquatones, immediately followed by Mr. Jason Watson's address to the graduating class of 2025.
Remember back on all as we live the vision shared by me and you. As we live the vision shared by me and you.
Good afternoon, Shark Nation. To our faculty, families, honored guests, and most importantly, the incredible class of 2025, welcome to this momentous occasion. Today we celebrate 254 seniors who have met every single requirement and are ready to take on the world. But before we dive in, yes, that's a good thing to clap for, yes. Before we dive in, I would like to recognize a few groups. Will all members of the armed forces, past, present, and future, please stand to be recognized. Thank you for your service. Graduates, if your parents or teachers or anyone here has supported you on this journey, let's give them a round of applause as well. And a special shout out to the proud parents of our valedictorian, Sonia Trope, our salutatorian, Jaslyn Johnson, and the senior class president, Shaniqua Garrison. They're sitting over here in the special VIP section. Please stand to be recognized. As we mark the 30th year of Shark Nation, I am honored, blessed really, to serve as your principal. I have a special connection with this class as we started our high school careers together 4 years ago, and our amazing superintendent, Dr. Balgobin, gave me this opportunity, and it literally has been the best job I have ever had. And yes, I'm going to brag about these graduates for a few minutes in my speech because this class deserves it. 2 of you are graduating with Associates of Arts degrees. 6 of you are earning the seal of biliteracy. You have logged over 18,000 hours of community service. 52 of you have earned scholar designations, and 156 have earned industry scholar honors. 12 of you are headed into military service. One of you is known as the strongest dude in the state of Florida. And together you have earned $2.2 million of scholarship money. That's impressive. Let's hear it for the class of 2025. This year was filled with so many unforgettable moments, from the Friday night lights when Riley and Maya led us out and the band out at halftime. Our basketball team's district championship. Our school year was filled with so much success. Our academies thrived. Our ALAG students fielded 911 simulator calls and have recently taken their 911 certification tests. They all passed, by the way. They tenaciously prepared for their annual state competition, the FPSA. By the way, they brought home a lot of hardware from that competition. And thank you to Sheriff Chitwood for his involvement in our ALAG Academy. Our Teal students completed lesson plans and internships and lots of practice teaching with the Shark Pups. And our Teal students are building the pipeline as future teachers here in Volusia County Schools. Our TESA team made history. Our TESA team made history at the Astronaut Challenge, winning first place, the first time in school history, in the Mercury Division. And with Dr. Balgobin's support, we are planning to add an aircraft maintenance track to our TESA Academy beginning next year. A very special thank you goes to Senator Tom Wright and Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University for their continued support of our TESA program. Our performing arts students wowed us this year with Chicago and Avatar. And our automotive students are learning on industry standard equipment, thanks to the strong partnership with Daytona International Speedway, Ford Motor Company, John Hall Chevrolet, and Toyota. Seniors, you've led this year through SGA, you've led with JAWS, and countless other roles, and you have set the stage for us to excel. More importantly, you are leaving Atlantic High School in a better place than when you arrived, and that is a sign of powerful leadership. Sharks, your legacy is strong, you've made your mark, and now it's time to leap into your future with courage, pride, and purpose. It has been my absolute pleasure to serve as your principal. And for the final time, I say to the class of 2025, go Sharks! At this time, we will have our Administrative Dean, Melissa Curran, introduce our class president, Shaniqua Garrison.
Shaniqua Garrison was born in Jamaica and moved to the United States at age 8. She began her educational journey at Horizon Elementary and continued at Silver Sands Middle School. During her time at Atlantic School, she participated in the Academy of Environmental and Marine Science, also known as AIMS, and took significant roles in the Student Government Association, serving as vice president during her junior year and as president during her senior year. Shaniqua was also a member of the National Honor Society, a varsity cheerleader, and participated in Accent on Youth and Chick-fil-A's leadership programs, showcasing her commitment to academics and our school community. Over her high school career, she accumulated an impressive total of 1,206 logged volunteer hours, reflecting her dedication to serving others. Outside of school, Shaniqua is a member of the Legacy Dance Studio, where she continues to pursue her passion for dance. Shaniqua Garrison is enrolled in the Air Force and plans to become a dermatologist.
Good afternoon, faculty members, family, friends, board members, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. My name is Shaniqua Garrison, and it is a privilege to stand before you today as the senior class president for the class of 2025. I would like to take this opportunity to say how grateful I am that Atlantic has become a safe place where every culture is respected. I was once an extremely shy Jamaican girl, but today I stand proudly on this platform to deliver this speech. I would like to reflect on the power of sharing our stories and the importance of perseverance in overcoming challenges. Every one of us has faced challenges at some point in life, whether big or small, but this should not determine our final destination. Believe it or not, it is actually through these experiences we find out how strong we really are. I would like to share a personal story. During my sophomore year, I struggled with quite a few things. No matter how hard I tried and even struggled with self-doubt, it was the dedicated support of my mother who reminded me that I can do anything through Christ who strengthens me. At this point, I started to look deep into myself and how I can approach things differently. With suitable time management and strong determination, I was able to overcome my fear. On top of that, I received help from my teachers who were very understanding. This experience has taught me that perseverance is a key to success. Perseverance isn't just about pushing through difficult situations, but also about recognizing what the problem is and asking for help. Today marks not only the closing of one chapter, but the exciting beginning of a brand new journey. We're truly thankful to have you all here to share this milestone with us. Over the past 4 years, we've gained more than just academic knowledge. We've discovered the true meaning of resilience, built lasting friendships, and grown into the people we're meant to become. As we prepare to step into the next chapter, whether that means college, the workforce, the military, or something entirely different, we carry with us the spirit of the school and the people who helped us grow. I would like to give a big shout out to everyone who played a vital part in my growth. To my mom and dad, thank you for always being supportive and loving me unconditionally. My grandmothers, stepmom, my brother, aunties, and uncles, you too played a vital part in my growth, and I'm extremely grateful for you. So here's to the future, to chasing dreams, making an impact, and staying true to ourselves. Congratulations, class of 2025. We made it. Thank you. At this time, we will have the playing of the America the Beautiful performed by Atlantic High School Band.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mallory Cohn, Assistant Principal, and it is my honor to introduce our salutatorian, Jaslyn Johnson. Jaslyn began her educational journey at Horizon Elementary School, where she laid the foundation for her future success. She continued to grow at Silver Sands Middle before becoming a proud shark at Atlantic High School. Jaslyn's experience at Atlantic High School has been enhanced by her academic accomplishments and her involvement in student life. She has served as Vice President of the Nautica Dance Company, Treasurer for both the junior and senior classes in Student Government Association, and she was a member of the National Junior Honor Society and Color Guard. Jaslyn credits her parents whose support, involvement, and encouragement have played a vital role in her accomplishments. Jaslyn will continue her educational journey at the University of South Florida, where she plans to major in professional health science with the goal of becoming a pediatric dentist.
I would like to welcome members of the board, faculty, staff, families, guests, and my fellow 2025 graduates. We are gathered to celebrate a momentous occasion that will open the gates to our dreams and aspirations. Whether it's higher education, entering the workforce, entrepreneurship, or traveling the world, the training wheels are off, and it is our responsibility to remain steady. If you had told a 9th grade me that 3 years later I'd be standing here speaking to my graduating class, I wouldn't have believed you. When I first walked through those black gates into a school obsessed with the color teal, my initial plan was simple: avoid the spotlight and work hard. But somewhere between 9th grade nerves and senior year activities, things changed. I wanted more for myself. I wanted to continue building off the Atlantic High School's legacy as a school of opportunity. I found myself involved in student activities and was selected for the superintendent's student advisory leadership team and Tomorrow's Leaders, where I learned about community and collaboration. A huge part of that growth came from my family: my mom, Erica, my dad, Marcus, my brother, my grandparents, and extended family. Thank you. Every late night study session, every early morning meeting, every minor setback, and every victory, you were there. My growth was also inspired in the dance room by one incredibly passionate teacher, Miss Amanda Aubrey, who taught us to show up, to dig deep, and to never shrink ourselves to fit into a smaller box. Through every obstacle, I learned to push myself further than I thought possible. And while I'm on the subject of pushing, I'd like to give a shout out to my math teachers, Mr. Rich and Mr. Howwow. Thank you for answering my endless questions. Now, I'll finally get to see if I ever use the quadratic formula in the real world. To my fellow graduates, I see you. I see your long nights and early mornings, the quiet battles and the loud victories. I see the way you showed up, sometimes uncertain, sometimes tired, but always with heart. From the classrooms to the courtyards, Atlantic High School has been our launch pad. The administration didn't just manage, they uplifted and inspired us. The teachers didn't just teach, they mentored and challenged us. The staff didn't just support, they created safe spaces for us to grow. And our peers, we uplifted one another. So, when doubt creeps in, remember who you are. Remember the strength it took to get here. Don't be afraid to try something new, because growth doesn't happen in your comfort zone. It happens when you leap, when you fall, and when you get back up stronger. As we step into this next chapter, dream bold, dream big, dream unapologetically. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Darlene Garrity, Assistant Principal. It is my privilege to introduce your 2025 Valedictorian, Sonia Trope. Born in Daytona Beach, Sonia had a strong foundation in education, starting at Sugar Mill Elementary and continuing at Silver Sands Middle School. Her high school experience at Atlantic High School was marked by her involvement in the Technology, Engineering, Science, and Aerospace Academy, TESA, where she served as Vice President and currently held the position of President. Sonia participated in varsity cheerleading during her freshman year, the Tomorrow's Leaders program of Volusia, and the JAWS Leadership Group. Notably, she was honored to be nominated as one of 2 Sunshine State STEM scholars for Volusia County during her junior year. Through TESA, she competed at both the state and national levels in the Technology Student Association, showcasing her dedication to technology and engineering. Additionally, she served as a student coach and mission commander for the Student Astronaut Challenge team at Kennedy Space Center, further fueling her passion for space exploration. Sonia has pursued rigorous academic challenges through dual enrollment programs at Daytona State College and Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, where she successfully passed her FAA Airman Knowledge Exam. Her coursework also includes numerous advanced placement classes at Atlantic. Looking ahead, she is excited to continue her educational journey by pursuing a bachelor's degree in astrophysics at the University of North Florida, where she has been admitted to the Hicks Honors College. Her long-term aspirations include obtaining a PhD in astrophysics and applying for the astronaut training program as she aims to contribute to the field of space exploration.
Good afternoon, class of 2025. Congratulations, guys. We did it. We finally made it to graduation day. So I thought I would start my speech off with something that we all know, and although we might not admit it, something that we love, a classic Mr. Watson dad joke. Why did the pony ask for a glass of water? Because he was just a little horse. But in all seriousness, I do have a few people that have played a very special part in my journey to becoming the first valedictorian in my family. I would like to thank my mom, dad, grandma, granddad, Aunt Jamie, Miss Shannon, Mr. Billy, Miss Amber, and my best friends, Emily, Micaiah, Jessa, Sophie, and Kayla. You guys were always there for me, whether it's making sure I got to school on time or cheering me on from every single sideline. I also wanted to recognize the people at Atlantic, Miss Silva, Miss Provenzano, and Mr. Rich, and all the other teachers and administrators who pushed me to be my very best. You all have held such a profound impact on my life, and I really wouldn't be here without you. So in typical high schooler fashion, I waited until the last minute to write this speech. I had sat myself down in the beginning of summer to try and get it over with before senior year started, and I ran out of time. But like any of us should do, I stared at my blank screen for about 5 minutes, and then I gave up. As I was writing this speech, it was due the next day, and finally, after 4 years, I knew what I had to say. See, it had taken me up until the very last minute to realize everything we've gained over the past 13 years. We've gained friends, memories, scars, and dreams. We've even gained some championship titles, shout out to the basketball team. But most importantly, we've learned lessons from each other, both in and out of the classroom, that couldn't be found anywhere else, like the importance of sunscreen during senior skip day, or that school was more than just a place to us. Yeah, sure, we complain about having to wake up early on Monday mornings, and I'm sure some of you are even counting down the seconds to the end of my speech so you can walk that stage. But what most of us has failed to realize is that this is the last day we will ever be in the same place at the same time, together, as the class of 2025. So take a deep breath, look to your left, look to your right, and look all around you. Because one day in 20 years, the faces you just looked at could just be some face that you see in the yearbook. The people that you spend every day with could be just the people you wonder about on your drive to work. This may have hit some of you as you're packing your lives away into college, into boxes for college, or it may hit you when you move hours away from home into a town where you know no one. If you aren't going away, it might hit you when you're sitting in a room full of faces that you've never seen before. So don't ever for 1 second take for granted the bonds that we've built or these wonderful memories that we've made, whether it was walking across the courtyard on a bright sunny day, watching a football game under the Friday night lights, listening to Mr. Vai's song of the day, or even DJ Chapman in the courtyard, because we'll never make memories just like these again. Congratulations, 2025. We did it. I would like to offer one more set of words from our very wise principal, Mr. Watson, as a piece of advice for you as we all take on the future. Go Sharks!
I think we're about ready to hand out some diplomas, you guys. Family and friends. Our commencement ceremony this evening is very important to us. Please help us celebrate each of our graduates and their success by refraining from using whistles and air horns or noisemakers so that we can allow each family the opportunity to hear their name called for recognition and honor as a graduate of Atlantic High School. Thank you from the class of 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the presentation of diplomas.
Sonia Serenity Trope, valedictorian, industry scholar, scholar designation, summa cum laude. Jaslyn Celeste Johnson, salutatorian, Associates of Art from Daytona State, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, industry scholar, scholar designation, summa cum laude. Shaniqua Octavia Garrison, class president, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Lauren Josiah Salvador Alberry, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Kaylin June Alexander, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Winder Dion Altenor. Alyssa Leslie Anderson. Ariana Elizabeth Apadu, cum laude. Wasim Bajan Arab, magna cum laude, industry scholar designation. Alexa Marie Arroyo, industry scholar designation. Kylie Ann Altman, cum laude, industry scholar, scholar designation. Sabrina Avila, Gold Seal of Biliteracy, industry scholar, scholar designation, summa cum laude. Riley Ann Babcock, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, magna cum laude, scholar designation. Madeline Grace Barber, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, summa cum laude. Ian Hunter Munar Bartholomew. Brian Henson Bogman, industry scholar, scholar designation, summa cum laude. Juanita Marie Bennett, industry scholar designation. Zachariah Abram Bennett. Faith Nicole Benson, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Lane Gillette Benton, magna cum laude, industry scholar designation. Bianca Elizabeth Bigwood, cum laude, industry scholar designation. Antoine Tajwan Blake, industry scholar, scholar designation, summa cum laude. Kylie Alexis Bledsoe, industry scholar designation. Logan David Blow, industry scholar designation. Austin James Bloyan, summa cum laude. DeAndre Rashawn Bodaford, industry scholar designation. Emily Bogoveski, industry scholar designation. Ian Nicholas Benelli, industry scholar designation. Joshua Earl Boone Jr. Jasmine Azraela Braswell. Micaiah Constance Browley, cum laude, industry scholar designation. Trace Theory Shavens, magna cum laude. Erilyn Mackay Brenner, David Alexander Brown, Industry Scholar Designation. Logan Christopher Brown, Scholar Designation. Vincent J. Naredo Buban, Industry Scholar Designation. Azra Bolgina, Industry Scholar Designation. Jashai Amor Butler, Industry Scholar Designation. Matthew Ernesto Cardozo, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Chloe Dawn Carlson, Industry Scholar, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Alejandro Martin Carranza, Industry Scholar Designation, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Kendall Page Carson, Industry Scholar Designation. Ramona Estefania Castro Carrillo, Industry Scholar Designation. Mason Joseph Cheatham, cum laude, Industry Scholar, Scholar Designation. Jordan Ryan Chester. Madeline Ann Chipperas. Arabella Cheyenne Cochran. Bailey Marie Conyers, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Jocelyn Maria Cortez, Industry Scholar Designation. Jacob Joseph Cronin, cum laude, Industry Scholar, Scholar Designation. Kyla Kim Marie Cruz. Landon Michael Cunningham, Industry Scholar Designation. Lily Cunningham, Industry Scholar Designation. Jakaya Imani Dalton, cum laude. Red Ellis Dant. Alexa Grace Davis. Jaden Allen Davis, cum laude. Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, Scholar Designation. Damian Dwayne Day, Industry Scholar Designation. Zamina Del Barco, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Darian Lee Lyle. Charlie Delaria. Jules Louis DeValle. Talia Chanel Dennis, Industry Scholar Designation. Caitlin Joy Dickerson, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Kaylee J. Dickerson, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Nala Elise Dion, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation.
Adrian Lee DeSimile, Industry Scholar Designation. Lawrence Edwin Dittman III, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Tina Duarte Evangelista, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Gold Seal of Biliteracy, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Hunter Matthew East, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Ryan Adam Egerton, Industry Scholar Designation. Michael Thomas Irwin. Hunter James Estes, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar, Scholar Designation. Lyric Destinique Evans. Antonio Miguel Fernandez, Industry Scholar Designation. Jacaden Leaven Ford. Kayla Lanice Ford, Industry Scholar Designation. Haley Marie Foy, cum laude, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation. India Leana Fry, Industry Scholar Designation. Seth Michael Fryer, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Angelina Lisette Garcia, magna cum laude, industry scholar designation. Jose Ernesto Garcia Jr., industry scholar designation. Giuliani Garcia, industry scholar designation. Benny Garnett III. Hannah Marie Gibson. Alexander Preston Gillis, industry scholar, scholar designation, summa cum laude. Asia Jayla Golightly, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, industry scholar designation. Malik Saleh Graham, industry scholar designation. Aaron A. Gray, scholar designation, summa cum laude. Emily Marie Green, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, magna cum laude, industry scholar designation. Kasaya Kanisha Green. Elena Marie Green. Haley Ann Green. Joanna Guerrera, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Gavin Wid Guthrie, magna cum laude, industry scholar, scholar designation. William Charles Hainsey. Morgan Jade Haldy. Jerry Douglas Hanley, industry scholar designation. Bryson Braxton Harris, industry scholar designation. Jakari Latravius Harris. Jolia Marie Hawkins. Dominic Marco Helmkamp, industry scholar designation. Anisha Olivia Henry. Kira Sonali Hernandez, industry scholar designation. Jordani Ruben Isiano Rivera, cum laude, Florida Seal of Fine Arts. Nicholas Jaden Hill, industry scholar designation. Gregory Paul Bernard Hood, Jr. Dax Riley Hoyle, industry scholar designation. Ariana Lynn Hull, cum laude, Florida Seal of Fine Arts. Jakila Kareen Hunter. Macy Alana Hunt, industry scholar designation. Kinsey Lynn Ingram, cum laude, industry scholar, scholar designation. Neray Liana Ivy, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Alyssa Mae Jackson, magna cum laude, industry scholar designation. Brianna Miesis Jennings. Ford Riley Jones, industry scholar designation. Brooklyn Joan Keeler. Lucas Anakin Kembro, industry scholar designation. Michaela Ann Kenny, industry scholar designation. Alex Mark King, industry scholar designation. Jaden Michelle Kochanowski, industry scholar designation. Kayla Marianne Kraus. Athena May Kreitz, industry scholar designation. Wesley Lewis Kuzneff, cum laude, industry scholar designation. Randy Oldring Lacayo Sanchez, industry scholar designation, Silver Seal of Biliteracy.
Logan Michael Laporta. Kyan Ryder Leprad Jock, industry scholar designation. Sarah Grace Ledbetter, magna cum laude, scholar designation. Justine Cherubim Lanitis, industry scholar designation. Kara Michelle Lewis, industry scholar designation. Joshua Kyle Linton, industry scholar, scholar designation. Braden Thomas Livingston, industry scholar designation. Janae Roya Livingston. Tyron Dwayne Eugene Lundy. Renee Elizabeth Terranova MacDonald, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, magna cum laude, scholar designation. Jacob Cody Mahler, industry scholar, scholar designation, summa cum laude. Omar Ibrahim Mahmood, industry scholar, scholar designation, summa cum laude. Caden Michael Marcantel, industry scholar designation. Kel Lynn Marmaruni, industry scholar designation. Michael Jai Mararo, industry scholar designation. Angel Adiel Martinez, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, industry scholar, scholar designation. Victoria Ann Matos. Hannah Michelle Mayall, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, industry scholar, scholar designation, summa cum laude. Quentin Dean MacArthur, magna cum laude. Alonzo Terrell McFarland. Rory Kiva McGinn, Associates of Science, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. David Hayden McGinnis, industry scholar, scholar designation, summa cum laude. Evan Warren Miller, magna cum laude, industry scholar designation. Oscar Conrad Miller, industry scholar designation. Wyatt Christopher Miller. Brandon Allen Mitchell, industry scholar designation. Gabriella Jamira Mitchell, cum laude. Jonathan David Mittner, industry scholar designation. Caitlin Marie Mittner, industry scholar designation. Jacob Thomas Moeller, industry scholar designation. Emily Marlene Montpremier, industry scholar designation. Dominique Lynn-Mary Monahan, magna cum laude. Addison Jennifer Montgomery, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, scholar designation, summa cum laude. Colby Michael Moody, industry scholar designation. Emma Ray Moore, industry scholar, scholar designation, summa cum laude. Aiden Tanyan Morgan, industry scholar designation. Dylan Patrick Mulrooney, industry scholar, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, summa cum laude. Ruby Peregrine Munez, industry scholar designation. Dominic Isaac Nash, industry scholar designation. Valery Veshlava Nevlong. Nolan Scott Newmeyer, industry scholar designation, magna cum laude, scholar designation. Nicole Lee Nichols. Jason Matthew Nin, industry scholar designation. DeAnthony Michael Novello, industry scholar designation. Owen Joseph O'Connor, magna cum laude, industry scholar, scholar designation. Jaden Devontae Oates, magna cum laude, industry scholar, scholar designation. Alexa Kelly Oakes, industry scholar designation. Win Van On Ong. Shamel Ben Joel Ortiz Montanez, magna cum laude, industry scholar, Seal of Literacy. Janelle Denise Oxendine, magna cum laude, industry scholar designation. Jaden Anthony Badillo, industry scholar designation. Angel Gabriel Pagan, industry scholar designation. Caroline Colleen Page, industry scholar designation. Cameron Keith Page, industry scholar designation, summa cum laude. Gavin William Palmer, industry scholar, scholar designation, summa cum laude. Elias William Payne IV. Kaylee Jaden Perry, cum laude. Malaya Renee Pennington, Industry Scholar Designation. Joanna Natalie Perez, Florida Seal of Fine Arts. Kamarion Deshawn Phillips, cum laude.
Logan James Ponce, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation, Scholar Designation. Leah Isabel Poon Linares, Industry Scholar Designation, Silver Seal by Literacy, summa cum laude. Jaden Rose Purcell, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Alexandra Claire Kuhn, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Manolito Antonio Rosas, Florida Seal of Fine Arts. Isabella Marie Rodriguez, Scholar Designation. Maya Shiloh Roll, cum laude, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Scholar Designation. Angel Jonathan Roman Pepin, Industry Scholar Designation. Emily Susan Ryan, Industry Scholar, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Abigail Rose Sanders Smith, magna cum laude. Douglas Earl Sasser II, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Erilyn Sophia Schilling, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Zamaria Jai Shavers, Industry Scholar Designation. Cameron LeBron Sheffield II. Connor Grayson Sherman, Industry Scholar Designation. Jeffrey Allen Sherling II, Industry Scholar Designation. Russell Charles Shipley, Industry Scholar Designation. Evie Joe Seidenstricker, Industry Scholar, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Owen Tyler Silcox, Industry Scholar Designation. Shantoria Leanne Chantrell Scipio, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Troy LaRue Slater, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Anthony Michael Smith, Industry Scholar Designation. Chloe Grace Smith, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Janessa Desiree Emily Smith, Industry Scholar Designation. Nevaeh Gregoria Smith. Princess Aaliyah Smith, cum laude. Sean Sinclair Smith, Jr. Caden Ryan South, Industry Scholar Designation. Nathan Alexander Spence, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Logan Christopher Spencer. Kiana Lamira Stanley, Industry Scholar Designation. Stephanie Sue Stark. Omeka Ramaya Morgan Steele, Industry Scholar Designation. Rihanna Khalees Stewart, Industry Scholar Designation. Austin Connor Stout, Florida Seal of Fine Arts, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Jordan William Strader, Industry Scholar Designation. David Robert Strickland, Industry Scholar, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Isabel Marie Sterla, Industry Scholar, Scholar Designation. Alexis Denise Summerall, cum laude, Scholar Designation. Jaden Trayvon Sweet, Industry Scholar Designation. Kelly Tang, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Grayson Ellis Teft, Industry Scholar Designation. Grayson Ambrose Thomas, Florida Seal of Fine Arts. Bryston Chase Tillman. Alexis Marie Torres. Kira Imani Timmons, Industry Scholar Designation. Jonathan Douglas Travis, magna cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Nalani Evelise Turner, Gold Seal of Biliteracy, magna cum laude. Andrew Wesley Walker, cum laude, Industry Scholar Designation. Austin William Walker, Industry Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Luna Jade Walker, magna cum laude. Oriah Siani Wallace, Industry Scholar, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Joshua Jabez Wiggins, Industry Scholar, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Emma Marie Wilkinson, honors our Associate Art degree from Daytona State, Industry Scholar Designation, and summa cum laude. Ariana Nicole Williams, magna cum laude. Ava Charlize Williams, Industry Scholar, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Preston Stephen Woodham. Landon Avery Yancey, Industry Scholar Designation. Haley Renee Ziegler. Gavin Wesley Zimmer, Industry Scholar Designation. Anastasia Zinchenko. John Arthur Willits Jr. Chandler James Jattiff. Javon Mantra Corbin. Alexia Maria Luna. Davari Isaiah Jones. Alexander Crotier, Industry Scholar Designation. Jarian Jiagi Hall. The following graduates were not able to be present with us this evening. Michael James Graham, Industry Scholar Designation. Ella Zane Neese Hewitt, Industry Scholar Designation. Logan Christopher Howman, Industry Scholar, Scholar Designation. Yaiba Hussein, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Rimsha Mahood, Industry Scholar, Scholar Designation, summa cum laude. Edgar Medina Silvera, cum laude. Preston Allen Riley, Industry Scholar Designation. Theodore Joseph Paul Smalley, Industry Scholar Designation.
Mic check, mic check. All right, one more round of applause for our graduates. Dr. Balgobin, as the principal of Atlantic High School, I certify that all members of this graduating class have completed the official requirements for graduation under the regulations of the Florida Department of Education and the policies of Volusia County Schools.
Sharks, congratulations are in order. But before we do that, it's really, really important that we do the following. So at this time, I would like to ask Principal Watson and his leadership team to please stand. Principal Watson, to you and your team, on behalf of our board, our leadership team, our very esteemed guests here tonight, Sheriff Chitwood, Senator Wright, our Shark parents that are here in this audience, and our wonderful Shark students, we would like to extend to you and your team our sincerest appreciation and gratitude for your leadership day in, day out, for the love, care, and enthusiasm that each of you show daily towards our shark. Let's give them, guys, a huge, huge round of applause. Now, sharks, are you guys ready? Okay. So board member Krista Goodrich, as superintendent of Volusia County Schools, and on behalf of the faculty and staff of Atlantic High School, home of the Sharks, I certify to you that all members of this graduating class, they are eligible to receive official recognition of their graduation.
On behalf of Volusia County Schools and by the authority of the school board, I hereby confer this recognition from Atlantic High School on each of you and congratulate you on this notable achievement. Go Sharks!
That didn't take her long to get the hang of things. All right, congratulations once again, class of 2025 graduates. Please rise. Shaniqua, please join me at the podium. One, two, three. In recognition of your achievement, you may now turn your tassel from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2025. Faculty and staff, I invite you to please join us for the graduation tunnel of success. Thank you, everyone.